This is sum number 6 from practice set 1.1 linear equations in two variables. The sum is 1 by 3x plus y is equal to 10 upon 3. We have numbered it as equation number 1, and 2x plus 1 upon 4y is equal to 11 upon 4. We have numbered it as equation number 2. Now this is a bit different type of a sum, because the coefficient of x in equation 1 you can see is in fraction form, that is 1 upon 3, and the constant, which is 10 upon 3, is also in fraction form. So in order to eliminate this fraction, what we are going to do is we are going to multiply equation 1 by 3 throughout. Okay? So after multiplying the entire equation throughout by 3, what we get is 1 by 3x multiplied by 3. 3 and 3 will get cancelled, so you are going to get x plus 3 multiplied by y is 3y, and 10 upon 3 multiplied by 3. 3 and 3 are going to get cancelled, so you are going to get 10. So x plus 3y is equal to 10. We are going to number it as equation number 3. Similarly, in equation number 2 आप देख सकते हैं कि y का जो कोएफिशिएंट है, that is 1 upon 4, is in fraction form, and also the constant 11 upon 4 is in fraction form. ठीक है? So नीचे 4 है डिनोमिनेटर में. So if you want to eliminate this fraction form, what you are going to do, you will multiply equation 2 by 4 throughout. So after multiplying equation 2 by 4, what we get is 2x multiplied by 4, you will get 8x. 1 by 4y multiplied by 4, 4 and 4 are going to get cancelled, and you get y. And 11 upon 4 को 4 से मल्टीप्लाई करने के बाद 4 और 4 कैंसिल हो जाएगा, सो यू आर गोइंग टू गेट 11. ठीक है? तो ये आपका बनता है चौथा इक्वेशन, एंड द इक्वेशन इज 8x प्लस y इज इक्वल टू 11. विल नंबर इट एज इक्वेशन नंबर 4. ठीक है? सो अपना इक्वेशन 3 जो है, दैट इज x प्लस 3y इज इक्वल टू 10, एंड इक्वेशन नंबर 4 इज 8x प्लस y इज इक्वल टू 11. नाउ वी नो हाउ टू सॉल्व दिस टाइप ऑफ सम. ठीक है? फ्रैक्शन फॉर्म तो हमने हटा दिया है, हमने सम को नॉर्मलाइज किया है. नाउ you can see that the coefficient of y in equation number 3 is 3, and the coefficient of y in equation number 4 is 1. So in order to make the coefficient of y as 3 in equation number 4, you will multiply the entire equation 4 by 3 throughout. ठीक है? So आप 3 से throughout multiply करने वाले हो उसे. Multiplying equation 4 by 3, what you get is 8x multiplied by 3 is 24x, y multiplied by 3 is 3y, and 11 multiplied by 3 is 33. So ये आपका हो, will number this as equation number 5. Now equation number 5 minus equation number 3, we get this as 24x plus 3y is equal to 33 minus x plus 3y is equal to 10. So as we are subtracting, the signs of equation number 3 are going to get changed. So plus x का साइन बनेगा minus x, plus 3y का साइन यहाँ पे पॉजिटिव है, so सब्ट्रैक्ट करें इसके वजह से ये नेगेटिव हो जाएगा. दिस विल बिकम minus 3y, and plus 10 becomes minus 10. So 24x minus x becomes 23x, plus 3y and minus 3y will get cancelled, so y eliminate हो जाएगा, और 33 minus 10 becomes 23. So we get this as 23x is equal to 23. So 23 को आप राइट में भेजोगे तो वो डिवाइड हो जाएगा इस 23 के साथ. ठीक है? सो आपको मिलेगा x is equal to 23 upon 23, therefore x is equal to 1. ठीक है? सो x का वैल्यू मिला आपको 1. दिस वैल्यू ऑफ x you will put it in equation number 3. So equation number 3 is x plus 3y is equal to 10. आप x का जो वैल्यू 1 मिला है वो सब्सटीट्यूट करोगे, x की जगह पे 1 डालोगे आप, सो ये बनता है 1 + 3y इज इक्वल टू 10. ये +1 राइट में जाके -1 बनेगा, सो यू विल गेट 3y इज इक्वल टू 10 - 1, सो 3y इज इक्वल टू 9. ठीक है, सो 3 विल गो ऑन द राइट हैंड साइड एंड इट विल गेट डिवाइडेड बाय 9, सो आपको मिलेगा y इज इक्वल टू 9/3, सो y का वैल्यू है 3. So therefore x comma y is equal to 1 comma 3 is the solution. This is sum number 7 from practice set 1.1, linear equation in two variables. The first equation is 99x plus 101y is equal to 499, and the second equation is 101x plus 99y is equal to 501. Now look carefully. The coefficient of x in equation 1 is 99 and the coefficient of y in equation 1 is 101. In equation 2, the coefficients have been interchanged. That is, the coefficient of x in equation 2 is 101 and the coefficient of y is 99. So this is a special type of a sum. Whenever the coefficients have been interchanged, to solve such type of sums, what we are going to do is, first we'll add both the equations and then we'll subtract both the equations. Then it becomes quite easy to get the values of x and y. We'll see how that happens. So पहले हम add करेंगे equation 1 और 2 को. ठीक है, 99x plus 101x ऐड करके हमें मिलेगा 200x. ठीक है, 101y plus 99y becomes 200y and 499 plus 501 becomes 1000. So the equation becomes 200x plus 200y is equal to 1000. If you see this equation, we can divide by 200 on both the sides. Okay, so by dividing by 200 on both the sides, 200x divided by 200 becomes x, 200y divided by 200 becomes y, and 1000 divided by 200 becomes 5. So the reduced form of this equation is x plus y is equal to 5. इसको हम equation number 3 करके नाम देंगे. ठीक है, after that we'll subtract both the equations. So subtracting equation 2 from equation 1, okay, यहाँ पे हमने माइनस साइन दिया है क्योंकि हम subtract कर रहे हैं. And as you are aware, we have solved this in 9th standard. The signs of the second equation are going to get changed. That is 101x का साइन यहाँ पे पॉजिटिव है, सो ये बन जाएगा नेगेटिव साइन, प्लस 99y का साइन भी नेगेटिव हो जाएगा, दैट इज माइनस 99y, एंड 501 का साइन भी चेंज होने वाला है, इट इज़ गोइंग टू बिकम माइनस 501. ठीक है, सो बाय डूइंग सब्ट्रैक्शन वी गेट 99x minus 101x, we'll get this as minus 2x. 101y minus 99y becomes plus 2y, and 499 minus 501 becomes minus 2. So the equation becomes minus 2x plus 2y is equal to minus 2. Now 2 is there on both the sides, so if we divide this by 2, we'll get the equation as minus 2x divided by 2 is minus x, 2y divided by 2 becomes plus y, and minus 2 divided by 2 becomes minus 1. So the reduced form of the equation is minus x plus y is equal to minus 1. We'll name this as equation number 4. अभी हम equation 3 और equation 4 को लेंगे साथ में. ठीक है, equation 3 में x plus y is equal to 5 है, और equation 4 में minus x plus y is equal to minus 1 है. ठीक है, सो अगर हम इन दो इक्वेशंस को ऐड करेंगे तो ये प्लस एक्स और माइनस एक्स एलिमिनेट हो जाएगा, ठीक है। सो हमें y का वैल्यू मिल जाएगा। सो हम काम करेंगे, हम ये दोनों इक्वेशंस को ऐड करेंगे, ठीक है। सो x माइनस एक्स विल गेट कैंसल्ड, plus y becomes 2y and 5 minus 1 becomes 4. So we get 2y is equal to 4. So y का वैल्यू निकालने के लिए 2 is going to get divided by 4, ठीक है, 2 राइट में जाएगा and it becomes 4 divided by 2. So y is equal to 2. तो y का वैल्यू हमें 2 मिला। अभी ये जो y का वैल्यू है वो आप इक्वेशन 1, 2, 3 या 4 किसी में डाल सकते हैं, लेकिन इक्वेशन 1 और 2 में अगर आप डालेंगे तो आपको काफ़ी बड़ा नंबर मिलेगा, ठीक है। वेरेज इक्वेशन 3 है वो बहुत छोटा है, x प्लस वाई इज इक्वल टू 5। सो अगर आप y का वैल्यू इसमें डालेंगे तो आपको आसानी से x का वैल्यू मिल जाएगा, ठीक है। सो देयरफॉर वी आर गोइंग टू पुट दिस वैल्यू ऑफ y इन इक्वेशन नंबर 3। इक्वेशन नंबर 3 इज x प्लस वाई इज इक्वल टू 5, ठीक है। सो x प्लस y का वैल्यू है 2, तो 2 डाला है हमने, इज इक्वल टू 5। यह प्लस 2 राइट हैंड साइड में जाएगा और माइनस 2 बन जाएगा। सो x इज इक्वल टू 5 माइनस 2, देयरफॉर वी गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ x इज इक्वल टू 3। सो ये जो सम का सोल्यूशन है x, y इज इक्वल टू 3, 2। Hello dear students, we have already seen two methods for solving linear equations in two variables. The first one is substitution method, the second one is elimination method. Today we are going to see the third method, which is determinant method or Cramer's rule. Now what is a determinant? It is an arrangement of numbers in square form. We take this example. Over here, 4 numbers are arranged between two parallel lines. This is called as determinant. The numbers which are arranged or enclosed between these two parallel lines are 1, -3, 4 and 5. They are called as elements. Now you can also see that there are two rows. Also, there are two columns. The horizontal lines are called as rows. And the vertical lines are called as columns. The elements of the first row are 1, -3, and the elements of the second row are 4, 5. The elements of the first column are 1, 4, and the elements of the second column are -3, 5. As there are two rows and two columns, therefore the degree of this determinant is 2. Remember that in a determinant, the number of rows is always equal to the number of columns, and a determinant is always represented by capital letters. Now we'll see how to find the value of this determinant. You can see that the first element is 1, and the number which is diagonally opposite to 1 is 5. So you are going to multiply 1 with 5. So this becomes 1 multiplied by 5. Then you are going to put a minus sign, Now the second element is minus 3, and you can see that 4 is the element which is diagonally opposite to minus 3. So you are going to multiply minus 3 with 4. So over here we have multiplied minus 3 with 4. So this becomes minus 3 multiplied by 4. Now 1 multiplied by 5 will give you 5, minus sign as it is, and minus 3 multiplied by 4 will give you minus 12. So this becomes 5 minus of minus 12. Minus of minus will become plus. So this becomes 5 plus 12, which is equal to 17. Now we will see how to solve linear equations in two variables using Cramer's method. The first equation is 3x minus 4y is equal to 10, and the second equation is 4x plus 3y is equal to 5. Remember, when you are solving by using Cramer's method, the variables are on the left hand side. They should always be on the left hand side, and the constants should be on the right hand side. Now in this case, you can observe that the variables x and y are on the left hand side, and the constant 10 and 5 are on the right hand side of the equal to sign. But in some cases, the constant is on the left hand side. So you have to rearrange the terms in such a way that the variables are on the left hand side of the equal to sign and the constant is on the right hand side of the equal to sign. Now while solving this, in the first step you have to form determinant D. Now how to form this determinant? You can see over here that the coefficients are 3, minus 4, 4 and 3. So you are going to write down these coefficients in the same order, that is 3, minus 4, 4 and 3. Now we know how to find the value of determinant D. You will first multiply 3 by 3, that is 3 multiplied by 3. Then you will put a minus sign, and then you are going to multiply minus 4 with 4, that is minus 4 multiplied by 4. 3 into 3 will give you 9, minus sign will come as it is, and minus 4 multiplied by 4 will give you minus 16. So this becomes as 9 plus 16, which is equal to 25. So we got the value of D as 25. Now we have to form dx. Now while forming dx, you first observe D. Over here we have got the coefficients of x, that is 3 and 4. You got 3 and 4 over here. So you have got to replace this by the constant terms, that is 10 and 5. इसका मतलब है कि ये 3 और 4 जो है वो चला जाएगा और उसकी जगह पे जो कांस्टेंट टर्म्स है 10 और 5 वो यहाँ पे आने वाला है. You see, we have got 10 and 5 over here, and minus 4 or 3, that is going to remain as it is. So we have written over here minus 4 and 3. ये चेंज नहीं होने वाला है. So while forming dx, you have to take D, replace the coefficients of x by constant terms. ठीक है, so हमने dx को फॉर्म किया है यहाँ पे. Now we know how to find the value of determinant dx. That is, first you have to multiply 10 by 3. So you will get 10 multiplied by 3. फिर माइनस साइन आएगा उसके बाद, and then you're going to multiply minus 4 by 5. So this is minus 4 multiplied by 5. 10 into 3 will give you 30, minus sign as it is आएगा, and minus 4 multiplied by 5 will give you minus 20. So this becomes 30 plus 20, which is equal to 50. So we get the value of dx as 50. अभी उसके बाद हमें dy को फॉर्म करना है. You have to form dy. Now again observe d, determinant d. In this, these are the coefficients of y. Observe it carefully. This is nothing but the coefficients of y. So you have to replace these coefficients of y by constant terms, that is 10 and 5. इसका मतलब है कि ये माइनस 4 और 3 ये चला जाएगा और उसके जगह पे 10 और 5 आएगा. You see, we have written over here 10 and 5. Coefficients of y रिप्लेस हुए और उसकी जगह पे constant terms आए, that is 10 and 5. And this 3 and 4 are going to remain as it is. That is, यहाँ पे 3 आएगा और 4 आएगा. इसमें कुछ भी चेंज नहीं आएगा. They are going to remain as it is. So while forming dy, you have to take d, replace the coefficients of y by constant terms. Now after doing this, you have to find out the value of dy. That is, you will do 3 multiplied by 5. So यहाँ पे 3 multiplied by 5 आ गया. उसके बाद minus sign, and then you will get 10 multiplied by 4. So you have written over here as 10 multiplied by 4. Now 3 multiplied by 5 is 15, minus sign, and 10 multiplied by 4 is 40. Now 15 minus 40 will give you minus 25. So we got the value of dy as minus 25. Now after this, you have to find the value of x. So इसका formula है x is equal to dx upon d. Value of dx is 50. So यहाँ पे 50 आएगा upon value of d is 25. So we get this as 50 upon 25, which is equal to 2. Then we have to find out the value of y. उसके लिए फॉर्मूला है dy upon d. dy का वैल्यू है minus 25. So यहाँ पे minus 25 आएगा upon d का वैल्यू है 25. So यहाँ पे 25 आएगा. So we get the answer as minus 25 upon 25, which is equal to minus 1. So therefore x comma y is equal to 2 comma minus 1 is the solution. This is question number 2 from practice set 1.3, linear equations in two variables. The question is 4x plus 3y minus 4 equal to 0 and 6x is equal to 8 minus 5y. If you observe these two equations, you notice that in the first equation the constant minus 4 is on left hand side of equation or equal to sign. In second equation the variable term minus 5y is on right hand side of equal to sign. In my earlier video I had told you, while we are solving linear equations in two variables using Cramer's rule, the variables will always be on left hand side of equal to sign and constant will be on right hand side. So we have to rewrite the equations. So it becomes 4x plus 3y is equal to 4 this minus 4 will go on right and it becomes plus 4. And 6x plus 5y is equal to 8. As minus 5 will go on left hand side and it becomes plus 5. We'll number these equations as equation number 3 and equation number 4. Then we'll form determinant D. We observe that coefficients of x and y in equations 3 and 4 are 4, 3, 6 and 5. So we'll write them in the same order, that is 4, 3, 6 and 5. So the value of D is 4 into 5 or 4 multiplied by 5 minus 3 multiplied by 6. 4 multiplied by 5 is 20 minus 3 multiplied by 6 is 18, which is equal to 2. So value of determinant D is 2. After that we have to form determinant dx. You observe determinant D. In this 4 and 6 are coefficients of x. We have to replace these coefficients by constant terms. इसका मतलब है कि 4 और 6 निकल जाएगा और उसके जगह पे एक कांस्टेंट टर्म्स 4 और 8 आने वाला है. यू सी यहाँ पे 4 और 8 आ गया, दे आर कांस्टेंट टर्म्स. एंड ये जो 3 और 5 दे आर नॉट गोइंग टू चेंज. विल राइट एज इट इज 3 and 5. Then we find the value of dx, which is equal to 4 multiplied by 5 minus 3 multiplied by 8. 4 multiplied by 5 is 20 minus 3 multiplied by 8 is 24. So 20 minus 24 is equal to minus 4. Therefore the value of dx is minus 4. Then we have to form determinant dy. Again observe determinant D. In this 3 and 5 are coefficients of y. We have to replace coefficients of y by constant terms. इसका मतलब है कि ये 3 और 5 निकल जाएगा और उसके जगह पे कांस्टेंट टर्म्स आने वाले हैं. यू सी यहाँ पे कांस्टेंट टर्म्स आ गए 4 और 8. एंड 4 and 6 are not going to change, they will remain as it is. Then we will find the value of dy, which is equal to 4 multiplied by 8 minus 4 multiplied by 6. 4 multiplied by 8 is 32 minus 4 multiplied by 6 is 24. 32 minus 24 will give you 8. So value of dy is 8. But the sum is not going to end over here. We are supposed to find the values of x and y. So x is equal to dx upon d. Value of dx is minus 4 upon value of d is 2, which will give you minus 2. Y is equal to dy upon d. Value of dy is 8 upon value of d is 2, which will give you 4. So therefore x comma y is equal to minus 2 comma 4 is the solution.